Hello guys and welcome to World of Wrestling. Today I'm going to be doing my review for SummerSlam, which I thought was a really good show. I enjoyed it. I really liked the Thunderdome before my thoughts on it. And also soon we'll probably get my thoughts on Brody Lee winning the TNT Championship in AEW, so make sure you check that out. But let's just get into the review. Overall, I really enjoyed the show. It was, first off, on the kickoff show, it was Apollo Crews versus defeating MVP in their match. It lasted 6 minutes and 40 seconds. It was fine. It was a kickoff show match. It didn't really give it a lot of time to shine. I feel like MVP should just be the manager, not the wrestler. He's like 46 years old. I think he's 46 years old. Let me check. Yeah, he's 46. So I prefer if he just stays as a manager because that's what he's good at. But this was fine. Apollo Crews is a nice champion. So yeah. The first match on the card was Bayley successfully defeating Asuka to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship in 11 minutes and 35 seconds. It was a really nice match. It was a pretty nice match. Sasha Banks helped Bayley get the win by sacrificing herself, by getting her attacked. So Bayley could roll Asuka up and win. So yeah, it was fine. Pretty decent way to start the show. Next match, which unfortunately probably the worst match of the night. I wasn't really a big fan of it. Maybe besides the kickoff show match, I wasn't a big fan of that. But it was fine. It did what it needed to do. So yeah, the Street Profits beat Andrade and Angel Garza to successfully retain the World Tag Team titles. The match was 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Was not a big fan of this. It was very boring. It had no cool moments apart from the end with Montez Ford's incredible frog splash that called from the heavens. It was just like I wasn't a big fan of it. Montez Ford, I said on the prediction that he's got potential as a single star if they use him correctly, and I still believe that, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon because the tag team's alright. So the Street Profits win, and hopefully they can do some cool stuff. Next up, Mandy Rose defeated Sonya Deville in a no disqualification lose at least WWE match that lasted 10 minutes and 5 seconds. It was a nice match, considering what had happened with Sonya Deville, which is just a terrible personal situation that happened. This was the best we're going to get. I assume Sonya Deville's going to be taking a break from the experience she had, because the experience she experienced was horrible, so she's probably taking some time off to recover. I think that's the only reason why they really added this stipulation. It was really good. It was pretty decent. It was one of those good events. So the story had a nice end, but it's kind of bittersweet because of the real life situation. And well, it didn't affect it too much. Hopefully when Sonya Deville comes back, she's gonna do some great things because I've been really impressed with Sonya Deville. She's improved so much, and so has Mandy Rose. This was a pretty nice way to end the night. I'll give it a pass. If the match doesn't really deliver, I think that's because of the personal situation, and I just feel like a terrible person if I critiqued it. So yeah, it was passable, it was fine. I don't want to go to it anymore. It was new what it was. Next up, Seth Rollins with Murphy's Corner defeated Dominic with Rey Mysterio's Corner in the street fight. This was the longest match on the card. That's 22 minutes and 35 seconds. It was actually pretty good. Having Dominic have his first match 24 hours later after Pat McAfee just had an incredible showing without even having to wrestle. Might not have been the best idea, but this was still a pretty good match. I enjoyed it. Dominic, I do think has potential as a singles star. This was really good. I really enjoyed it. They're probably going to continue this rivalry because it kind of doesn't exist to have the bad guy win the rivalry. So yeah, I was really also happy with the Melrose Sonya Deville because that's a long storyline. You think, well, they've just been building Spain. No, this storyline happened because of another storyline that happened something like 8 or so months before basically this storyline started, before crowds were in arenas, and that says a lot. But yeah, this was a nice look. I feel like the story was going to go on for much longer. So yeah. Next up, Asuka defeated Sasha Banks by submission to win the Raw Women's Championship in 11 minutes and 25 seconds. In my opinion, match of the night. I really enjoyed this match. It was so fun, so entertaining. These two have such great chemistry. Two fantastic wrestlers. Put them together. Of course, you can have a really good match. And the ending continues to build that to that incredible story with Sasha Banks and Bayley. That story is incredible. Basically what happened was we were in the same situation as before, but instead of Bayley taking the hit for Sasha to retain, she ducks out of the way because she wasn't willing to do that. Asuka caught Sasha Banks with Asuka. She tapped out. Asuka's War Women's Champion again. Yes, there's the problem with, but Sasha Banks has not retained a singles title, like a singles title, once. She's not retained at all, excluding NXT when she had that reign then. So that's a bit on, but I do think she's going on to win the SmackDown Women's Championship and have a lengthy reign, so I don't have a problem with it. It's a means to end. This help push the story a bit longer till Mania. I reckon that's when we're going to get the big blow-off match, and then two are going to probably steal the show, because if NXT take over Brooklyn, their match there tells you anything. It should be a great match. Next up, Drew McIntyre defeated Randy Orton to retain the WWE Championship in 20 minutes and 35 seconds. I actually quite enjoyed this match. It was just two men beating each other up. It was a pretty good match. There's nothing else to say. It was a pretty good match. Randy Orton's great. I wanted Drew McIntyre to win though, and he did. Did I get every prediction right? I think I did. Yeah, I did. So there we go. Drew McIntyre won with a weird black side roller, which I don't mind. It's continued the rivalry. If Drew McIntyre won clean, then there would be no reason to continue this rivalry. But hey, I think they should continue this to maybe... I don't think they'll finish this off at Payback. I think Drew McIntyre... What I think they should do is have Drew McIntyre defend against someone else. Like, say there's a random number one contenders match on War, someone else wins. I don't know, someone who could potentially... Maybe even Keith Lee, I'm not sure, because he's going to War, just to get him over. And then Randy Orton can attack him up, Drew McIntyre to match up to retain, then they can have a little dinner. Maybe we would into a match at either Clash of Champions or Hell in a Cell. And now they continue this one. I think it continues that stressful idea that Randy Orton might win, which I don't want. Drew McIntyre has been a fantastic WWE champion. The best champion you could have had in the MTV era. He's just so likable, but yeah, he's a badass. It's a great combination. So yeah, I don't have mind the ending. The trading back for the end was really good as well. The two times they used the roll-ups in this thing, I felt like, especially for this one, it suited the story. So, my phone just went off, I do that bit. So now let's go to the main event. The Fiend defeated Braun Strowman in a Falls Count Anywhere match to win the Universal Championship in 12 minutes. I actually quite enjoyed this match. It was quite a fun match. It was a solid way to end it, and this wasn't technically the end of the show, but it's a nice fun match. Bray Wyatt's the champion. I'm a happy guy. I just adore the Fiend. I think he's great. But then after the match is the real talk about the highlight of the night, because Roman Reigns comes in and returns and spears the Fiend, then goes spear Braun Strowman. He has a t-shirt saying "Wreck everyone and leave." Wrecks everyone, holds the Universal title, and I assume he left it after the show went off the air. This was brilliant. Roman Reigns looks incredible. I've never cared more about Roman Reigns. Now, don't get me wrong, ever since he got back from leukemia, which I was so happy for him, I've preferred him more and more, to the point I'm a big fan of Roman. Hopefully he's going to be this... I don't think he's going to be heel. He's this more like badass babyface, a bit like Stone Cold Steve Austin. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully Roman Reigns can kick ass, because he's brilliant. I've really grown into Roman Reigns. He's just brilliant. Such a likable guy, and I think this badass thing could make him even bigger star, because Chris Jericho said, who's in AEW, that he would want him to go to AEW, so he probably wouldn't, because he says he'd probably be the biggest thing in wrestling, and I believe him. So yeah, that's it for my review. The ending was incredible. Overall, I really enjoyed the show. The last few matches were incredible. I'd get this like maybe the same as NXT TakeOver 30, an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this show. So that's my review. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of this show. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications, never miss a video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.